The second thing is the One Moose, and we seem to be having a huge problem with the women not understanding chapter dues, and the One Moose dues come May 1st. So we've made posts on the Indiana Moose Facebook page. You know, we've sent out the links for the One Moose program, but it just doesn't seem to be getting to the women membership. So I want to make sure that we as the lodge know what's happening, but also I'll be sending out in weekly stats today a notice to the women, also the chapters, saying, hey, we need to make sure that our membership knows what's going on, because it does not seem to be filtering down properly. You know, communication is always a big thing, and this past year has been really difficult because now we've missed an international convention, we missed a fall state convention where we would have talked about and had a workshop, and we're probably going to end up having a virtual one in March, which we'll probably do a video, but again, not everybody's going to be seeing that. So we want you, as the lodge, to make sure we're promoting the dues change structure for the women. Promote that One Moose Town Hall video that I put in the link for your email last week. But we need to make sure we're getting that out in any way information, whether that be a poster on the wall, by the restrooms. If you have a newsletter, you need to make sure it goes in the newsletter. I mean, even we've got 3 months now, we've got more than a quarter before April 30th happens. So hopefully you'll have a couple of newsletters between them. Make sure it goes into every newsletter. We need to make sure they know what's going on. Again, I'm going to be sharing this with the chapters also, so they need to make sure they're doing their fair share, you know, posting it in the women's restroom or on their communication boards if if the women have a communication board within the lodge. But we need to get that out because people are really confused about how the due structure is going to happen for the chapters. The biggest thing right now is they're telling everybody that make sure your chapter dues are paid up by April 30th. You have to be current to get those 3 years of chapters dues. If you're expired come April 30th, you're not going to get those 3 years worth of chapters dues for free. You're going to be pulled over into the One Moose. You're going to have to pay the lodge dues, and if you want to maintain your chapter membership, you're going to have to pay the chapter dues, and you've lost that on 3 years. So we need to make sure they understand that. It's not exactly alike, but when I try to explain it to women, it's very much like the Moose Legion. Starting next year, May 1st, they're going to have to pay lodge dues, whatever the dues are for your lodge, and that ranges, so I can't say a dollar amount. $38 is the minimum because that's what Moose International takes, and then anything above that's what the lodge gets. That's whatever you guys charge. The women will have to be paying that next year as the One Moose. Then, just like the Moose Legion, as a man, I pay $15, and it's different in a few territories, different jurisdictions anyways. I know some charge $17, but $15 is the minimum that gets charged, and I have to pay that if I want to be part of the Moose Legion. Well, that's the same thing for the women in the future. Are some women going to drop their chapter dues? Probably. It's going to happen. But also, remember, starting next year, anybody that needs to be an officer in the lodge has to either be a member of the Moose Legion or a member of a chapter. If their lodge doesn't have a chapter, they have to be a member of a chapter somewhere, neighboring town or lodge somewhere, or they can be part of All Heart, the General Assembly, too. Anyways, that's all I wanted to get out there really quick. I try to keep as short as I possibly could. You guys have a good day. Again, I appreciate everything you all do. Take care. Bye-bye.